Good morning, YouTube. Ooh, happy Sunday. Today, I want to talk about how reflection is the road to perfection. In order to grow and improve on yourself, you must self-reflect. I was on Kelly Love's live last night, and we all know what's going on and what the talk is about and all the nonsense. So I just want to get right down to it. I want to say this. I understand that there was a video played yesterday, and actually, let me back this up. There was a lot of stuff I missed because, like I told y'all before, I unsubscribed from a lot of people, so I don't know, and I took it off of my feed. So there are a few people that I catch here and there and to alert me to what's going on. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? Like Nay Rob, what up, Nay? I heard that Anthony went ham on you. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. The lack of respect on these streets is unbelievable. Everyone wants a dog. Everyone wants to tell people what to do, where to go, and how to do it and what to say. We have some people who believe they rule the streets. People who think that they can say and do whatever they want to do and don't have to be held accountable for it. People who attack, people who incite riots, people who tell their subscribers to go to other people's pages and unsubscribe and do nasty shit. People who take attendance in other people's chats to see who's there. People who are nasty, mean, vile. People who victim shame. People who are out of line. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Oh, she talking about TSCC. No, I'm not. I'm not. And y'all know over here at the Independent International House of Hates, I hate independently. So this is not no team shit over here. This is real shit over here. Take it how you want to take it. I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm here to give my opinion on what's going on these streets. So I'm going to start here. Sean Bradley, you were on there trying to defend 5A last night. Why? There is no defense for that. I understand that you guys showed a video from 3 years ago and someone else jumped on talking about y'all need to know the history. Here's the reality. Nobody gives a shit because it was disgusting then and it's disgusting now. So I know y'all wanted to drive that home that, oh my God, she took some money. Real recognize real. At the end of the day, this is why I don't have these problems, because I say what I mean and I mean what I say. When she came from the store, if it was a problem with the change, somebody should have said to her at that moment, bitch, where's my goddamn change? Boom. That could have been the end of it. All right, she came back. Y'all said she sent out a text. She did a video first, whatever. Okay, cool. At the end of the day, what happened 3 years ago happened, and there was nothing we could do about it. It went on, and it was all good. See, Sean Bradley, here's the problem, though. When you called out Nicole Tyler, and you was wrong for that, she wasn't in the chat, but you wanted to fuck with somebody, right? So you called out Nicole Tyler. You called her Gator Croc 2.0. At that moment, you dragged Lady Nika back into the bullshit. That lady was off minding her business, not thinking about you doing her, okay? You said Gator Croc 2.0. You started that. See, so that's why you don't understand that people don't really give a shit about that video from 3 years ago. Nobody cares if she lied. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she was dragged for fucking filth. For what? She didn't steal your identity. She didn't take your fucking credit card and buy a whole bunch of shit. Y'all are petty as fuck, okay? But you dragged her back into that. Now, since I have removed myself from the streets, I don't know what happened on Valentine's night. All I know is they were like, Sean Bradley, Anthony Banks went fucking ham on rape victims. I don't know what y'all was talking about, but I've seen videos from other people who have nothing to do with this saying how, oh my God, I was a victim of rape. I can't believe they said this. I can't believe they did that. Women are telling you all that you're being offensive to them, and you men, gay or not, are telling women your feelings, your thoughts, and your views don't matter. You can't tell us that we're being disrespectful to you because we don't feel like we are. When in reality, you need to acknowledge what these women are saying to you, because clearly there's disrespect going on. Point blank. Y'all call women names, y'all go off, and you think it's funny as long as it's not you. Y'all are also busy pointing the fingers over at TSCC, but reflection is the road to perfection. Check y'all motherfucking selves at the end of the day. Every single one of you big YouTubers, y'all need to check yourselves. No one up there is without a need of a mirror, okay? So James was trying to mind his business, but he had to come out and run his video because Sean is out on a defense tour. Okay, Sean, all you had to do is just say, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm sorry, Lady Nika, let's let this bullshit go. My bad. But no, that's not what y'all do because you motherfuckers want to get numbers and y'all want to have content, and that's what y'all do. So you're defending Phi Babe. Phi Babe doesn't mind her fucking business. This is not the first incident that 5A has inserted herself into because she had no reason to make that video about Lady Nika. What I would like to point out about 5A is she's a victim shamer. This is not the first time. When Tanaya came out and said what happened with her and her father, Larry Nelson, 5A jumped her ass up there and defended Larry, okay? Even if you believe that then, there's since been a video released of Larry stating how his daughter spent the night at his house. She was sleeping on his couch and something about her underwear around her ankles. Like, what man speaks that way about his daughter? That's sick. But it's not your place to tell someone what happened to them. 1 in 2 women have been violated sexually. But you guys think rape is funny. You think you can clown. You think you can tell people what happened to them. Phi Babe supports R. Kelly. R. Kelly, Larry Nelson, bullshit. Anything don't have nothing to do with her. Sean Bradley, you guilty of the same shit. You one of them motherfuckers that yell fire in the theater. You like to get shit going because, like you said, you're the godfather of YouTube. If you feel that way, then you need to take responsibility for your actions because, again, reflection is the road to perfection. You're out of line. Your people don't shut you down. You do whatever you want. You only listen to people who agree with what you're saying. I loved you at one point, okay? Because you were funny, you were engaging, ha ha ha. But even then, when I first came on, I'm like, who is this Lady Nika lady that they always dragging? So y'all think her suicide is funny. Y'all thought Chopper saying he was going to kill himself was funny. You're going to send him razor blades. Lady Nika's a joke. See, you don't see the pattern here? That y'all doing the same shit? There's a problem. A huge problem. And the fact that you would try to come down on other YouTubers because they don't agree with you. Like I said, you're on a defense tour. Why? Why not pump your brakes and reflect? Reflection is the road to perfection. You are rolling around with a prophetess who fat shames openly all day, every day. Fat, 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 fat. Ugly, 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 ugly. I'm this, I'm that, Bitch, what else are you? Do you read? Knowledge is power, and you don't have any over there because you don't know fucking better. Unfortunately, this is what you've exhibited. I don't know if you people are watching your videos back, but y'all need to. Because y'all are really on some bullshit. You can see the fucking thorn in somebody else's eye, but you can't see the tree in your damn face. There's a problem. Reflection is the road to perfection. I can't stress that enough. Y'all are not taking self-stock. You're not evaluating what you're doing. You're not taking responsibility for your actions, okay? Because this really started over this Larry Nelson bullshit, which Fabe ain't had a motherfucking thing to do with. It had nothing to do with you. You was victim shaming a young girl. Even if you didn't believe her, it wasn't none of your business. And then later on, you find out Larry Nelson was lying. So you don't fuck with Larry no more. So on to the next thing. So you just going to jump in on Lady Nika back because Sean got an issue with her telling her truth about what happened to her. I don't give a fuck if it was 5 years ago. Bill Cosby just went to prison for some shit that happened in the 70s. What are y'all talking about? That's not your place to tell someone when and where and how and what to speak on. Who the fuck are you? God forbid anything ever happen in your life. What are y'all doing? It's unfortunate that you don't respect people the way you want to be respected. I keep hearing about how, I can't believe they said that. Y'all got a petition going. Sean, you started a petition and you down with Tracy. How's that working out? How can anybody on here talk about peace and we ain't messy and we don't start trouble, but you fuck with Tracy? And we know she's the queen of mess and lies. And y'all do a lot of backhanded, underhanded, behind the scenes bullshit. And we keep hearing, oh, behind the scenes. Y'all with the bullshit. Y'all messy as fuck. Take ownership of what you do. Own your shit. Stop talking about you're innocent. Sean Bradley, you're responsible for a lot of this fuck shit. Own it at the end of the day. The other thing is, I believe shit went left when that Kaya T.S. Madison shit went down, it split the streets, okay? But then when that Tasha K. Star Marie thing came around, it really took shit to a whole nother level. Everybody was so busy talking shit about the next person, not realizing that you're morphing into this. This is what you're doing. Because then y'all started that whole beefing for dollars thing. All kind of fuck shit going on. Now it's just everybody's beefing. One day this person's on this person's team. One day this person is on that person's team. It reminds me of the Olympics. It's like all kind of fucking challenges and teams and relays and duos and medals and, commentators and spectators and referees. This shit is out of control. How much money are y'all really making off this shit? Let us know. Because is it really worth it? Y'all selling y'all soul. Y'all talking about the Illuminati and other bullshit. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Because you're not reflecting. You're not growing. Y'all are really playing yourselves all over the fucking street. It was crazy how y'all came on Kelly Love last night telling him what the fuck to do on his platform. But yet y'all will go over the zero tolerance platform and cheer him on. Now, don't get me wrong. I've laughed at some of his shit too, but guess what? Overall, he's not funny. His behavior is out of fucking control. I love Anthony, but I would like to have 5 minutes in a race car track with him in a room, and I will whoop his ass. Yes, because you behave like a little boy. You don't have respect for anybody else. You call yourself a nurse. You couldn't change my motherfucking Band-Aid with that energy that you dragging around with you. Cut it out. You're likable. People like you. That's the problem, but you keep with the bullshit too. You've talked about 2 people close to me on these YouTube streets that would never say anything to anybody. You was fucking with PJ. She ain't never did or said nothing to you. She asked you a fucking question. That's how y'all operate. So y'all talk about when people go on VS platforms, she shut people down, she do this. Look how you do. They said you cursed Nay Rob out like a dog. And all Nay has ever done to you, Mr. Anthony, is praise you. And you mad because she's over at 7 Stars live. 7 Stars is another young woman. If she want to go over there, she can go. She can go anywhere she want to go. If she thinks 7 Stars is funny, that's her fucking business. 7 Stars and Pretty T have beef. Guess what? I watch both of them when I feel like it. Okay, I don't watch anybody too long because y'all get on my nerves with your bullshit. But some of y'all are funny. Some of y'all actually are kind. Some of you are nice. Some of y'all want to get out of this beef bullshit, but y'all stuck and you can't. Some of you are not strong enough to say, you know what, fuck this, I'm walking away, I don't care what anybody thinks. Y'all need to start focusing on yourselves, all right? Real talk. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, Babe, you need to mind your fucking business. You are out of control. That shit you did to Lady Nika, you really need to be self-reflecting, homegirl, because you have a daughter. God forbid somebody does something horrible to that little girl. Will you believe her? Will you? Because you seem to have a problem with victims. Are you a victim? Are you in denial about something that has happened to you? And is this why it is so hard for you to accept when shit happens to other people? Because you are insensitive. You are disconnected. You are a fool. You need to disconnect from this YouTube for a couple of weeks. Go read some books. Think about what the fuck you're saying. And stay on the road to perfection, bitch. Start reflecting. Because there's a problem with you. Mr. Bradley. Sean, your ego has blown your head. Sean. 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 All I want to say to you, Sean, is I pray for you. I pray that you open up your eyes because you're headed for self-destruction. You already in Fuckville. Like I told y'all prior, it's hard to get out of there. But you're in Fuckville right now. And you could end it all. But your ego won't allow you to do that. We love you. Why don't you cut it out? The war is over. Fuck all that. The war is over at the end of the day. What is this? What is the purpose? What is the end game here? Then you put up another live and you're going to continue to call this woman Gator Croc as long as you feel like it. You're a man at the end of the day. You're a grown man. I wouldn't appreciate this from another woman, but I'm definitely not accepting it from another grown-ass man. And I'm telling you that step your pussy up comment, you, Anthony, I even heard Jay Wilson make reference to it. What is wrong with you men? That is unacceptable. Don't do that. You are not a woman. And stop telling women when and how we feeling disrespected. Oh, y'all just running she's running a narrative of women empowerment. What is this women empowerment about? Because y'all disrespectful? Seriously? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all talk to women any kind of way y'all want to. And like I said, I didn't know shit about what happened with Nay and Anthony, but I heard that on 7 Stars Live. Like, what the fuck? So, Anthony, you owe Nay an apology because she has only been there for you no matter what, to her own detriment. This is why I said I roll solo. I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, everybody got a cross to bear. Everybody hears in this situation on these streets right here, your hands are dirty. Everybody. And the problem is that when someone disagrees with y'all immediately say, oh, well, they on TSCC. No, bitch, y'all wrong. TSC ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. How's that about being on TSCC? Because someone has their own opinion? Because what you're basically telling people is that if you don't agree with us, then you agree with them. It can't be that you're an independent thinker and you got your own fucking opinion and you can see stupidity and bullshit from a mile away. No one will acknowledge that. It's unfortunate that you are all in the same mindset. Like, chill the fuck out. Let this shit go. Sean, it is what it is. You say you do a lot of bullshit and it's time that you reel it the fuck back in. Okay? If you don't want, you just need to do a general apology. You kind of owe your subscribers an apology too, because you leading them down the road to bullshit. And a lot of people on here want to be led. They remind me of churchgoers, like people who go to those mega churches and give the church everything. And, they living in poverty, but the pastor got a fucking Range Rover and a Lexus and a 5-bedroom house and all of this bullshit. But you don't have anything because you giving all of you to the pastor. And what is the pastor giving you back? You're not feeding them mentally because you're starving them. You are starving your subscribers because you're feeding them bullshit. Again, reflection is the road to perfection. I ain't here to offend nobody. Like I said, I got love for all, but the facts are the fucking facts. All of y'all need to check yourselves. Mona, you're out for surgery. Relax. You said you was leaving, but you didn't go anywhere. You said you come back brand new. You can't leave the streets for 2 hours and come back and be like you brand new. So take this time while you off in surgery. Relax, get well, feel better. But you inserted yourself in this bullshit as well. See, y'all can't insert yourself in shit and then be like, oh no, why are they attacking me? Because it wasn't none of your fucking business to begin with. Let it ride. Some shit you gotta let ride. Homegirl got it twisted with me. But I didn't take it personally. It is what it is. She's allowed to feel however she want to feel. But what she said and did to me doesn't have anything to do with my opinion about what the fuck is going on out here on these streets. And that shit your girl Bob A pulled yesterday was out of line. Totally. On behalf of every woman on here, 5A, on behalf of every woman that you know, on behalf of your daughter, wake the fuck up. Get that mirror out and understand that reflection is the road to perfection.